bringing you this month's market update for what we're doing, how the market's going so far this year. Last month, Haro brought to you some pretty exciting numbers and got to talk about January through June, so about 6 months through the year. In the very beginning of the year, we were seeing some interesting numbers, but weren't really enough data to kind of set some trends and kind of tell us where we're going. Now we're at a point where we can kind of say, okay, this is potentially what the rest of the year is going to look like. So let's talk about a couple of things. We're going to talk about active, sold, and then median appreciation, which we usually do. In terms of the law of supply and demand, actives are going to be our supply, what's available for sale right now, or our inventory levels. Sold is the demand, okay? So let's take a review over year. So in 2018, about the same time, there were 4,706 homes available for sale. To date, 2019, there's 5,219 homes available for sale, which is a 10.9% increase in the level of inventory that we have. What we hope to see is solds kind of following that same thing to determine where appreciation is going to go. Sold in 2018, 7,902 homes sold. To date, we've got 8,108 homes that have sold for an increase in 2.6%. Demand. So what that tells me is that this gap here is actually not increasing in the way that we've seen it in the past, where demand has been high and supply has been low. We're starting to see that gap increase. So what happens with this gap then, that puts a downward pressure on prices a little bit. Year to date, our median appreciation is at 4.8% over the same time last year. Now, I want to clarify a couple of things real quick. When we talk about a downward pressure on prices, that doesn't mean that home values are going down. That just means that the rate of appreciation is slowing down. Homes are still going up in value to the tune of 4.8%. Normalized appreciation rates are between 2 and 4%. So we're still a little bit high on the rate of appreciation. Just to kind of compare it, earlier this year, at the beginning of this year, we were looking at this percentage as 8.1%, okay? So this increase in inventory and a little bit of a slowdown in the demand is what's causing this rate of appreciation to slow down. And that's a good thing. That's moving us more towards a healthy, more normalized market where homes appreciate at a good rate. I don't want you to take that in a bad way because, like I said, homes are still appreciating at a higher rate than they usually do in a normal market. So if you're a seller, don't mistake any media that you see as home values going down as that actually being the case, and that's not the case at all. Homes are still appreciating at a pretty high rate, so if you're a seller, now is still a really great time to buy. On the flip side, as a buyer, you have more options now and you have more availability. Check your price point specifically with your local real estate agent or call us and let us know because that will differ. However, interest rates on loans are actually at lows that we haven't seen in a couple of years.